Hey, welcome to GalaxyCon Richmond. Today, I'm Jadin with Galaxy of Film, and this is Mr. Dana White. How are you doing today, sir?
Wait a minute.
Yes, sir.
Dana Snyder.
Dana Snyder.
I'm not the guy who started MMA, Dana White. I wish I was. If I was, I could tell you this.
Could you take him in a fight?
I wouldn't be sitting at GalaxyCon Richmond.
Yeah.
I would be in my $1 million, my solid gold mansion and my rocket car. Also, Dana White's never even done a film.
Never?
What's he been in? He's just like a captain of industry. He's not,
Oh, yeah, true. I'm a big fan of
And also you say you're Jadin today.
Yes.
Which makes me wonder, what were you yesterday?
Jason.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, that's good. You had an answer for that. All right.
I change my name every once in a while.
Just remind him what my name is again.
Hey, everybody.
No, you don't have to redo it. Just tell him.
I'm with Dana Snyder today.
Bingo, baby!
My first question was going to be, what brought you into the voice acting industry, and how do you feel it's impacted your life?
Well, it certainly impacted my life because I've had a job for my whole life now.
Yes.
Doing something I love, meeting wonderful people, just like you, meeting great people like you. I got into it because I did theater. I went to theater school. I used to do plays and musicals. And then I went to college with the girl who went to high school with the guy who created Aquatine.
Oh, really?
And he called and said, do you know anybody who has a crazy voice? And she said, what are you looking for? And he said he should sound like his mouth writes checks his body can't cash. And she said, that's it, baby, call Dana Snyder. That's the one. So then I auditioned, I got it.
Oh, wow, okay.
But a long time when we did it, no one watched it, and it was like this very tiny little weird thing that no one knew what it was. None of my friends knew what it was. They didn't understand why we were even doing it, what it was. But then eventually it became with like the tastemakers.
Yes.
They started to like it, and they wanted to watch it and do voices on it and stuff. But it's of course it's changed my life.
Yeah.
I've been a whole bunch of cartoons, and I wouldn't have done any of them if it wasn't for that.
Like Chowder, Squidbillies.
Chowder.
Ghost of Molly.
Yes, Ghost of Molly McGee. I play Patrick Starr's grandfather and all the.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
That's right.
I play Chowder. I do the Penguin from Batman. I do the whole bunch of Granny, Squidbillies. She likes to party, Jadin, just like you do.
Nice to party.
Note to self: wash your hands after a night of partying.
My next question would be,
Oh.
do you think Carl deserved all the hate in the show?
I don't think Carl gets all the hate.
You don't think so?
I think he deserves what he gets. I think
Okay.
Meatwad gets most of the hate, which is certainly deserving.
Yeah.
I got a little bothered because I started doing a podcast now with MC Chris, who plays MC Pants.
Oh yeah.
And he said, like the little blurb for it said that it's called None of This Matters, because it doesn't. But it says like something about the villainous voices of Aquatine. I said, wait a minute, I'm not a villain. I'm the hero of the show. Shake is the hero. MC Pants is definitely a villain, but that's not me. I'm not the villain.
Speaking of TV shows, by the way, what were the most memorable moments for you in Chowder?
Chowder was the first, in my mind, real show that I did.
Yeah.
Because I moved to California, and then I got a job without ever even auditioning, which was like a thing that never happens except for like superstar people.
Yeah.
And I went in, and I went to Cartoon Network. It was the first time I had ever been there. And I saw this guy sitting in a chair across from me who was Mad Dog Murdoch in the original A-Team.
Oh, wow.
And I was like, whoa.
Whoa.
And then somebody came and said, okay, we're ready to record. And I noticed he got up, and also noticed I got up. I noticed we're walking in the same room together. And then I walk into the room, and over here I see John DiMaggio. Over here I see Tara Strong. I'm like, this is a record I'm in? And but because I didn't audition, I didn't know what voice they wanted me to do. And Carl, the guy who made it, he's like, just do your regular voice. I said, okay. And I did my first little speech, and he said, before you do it, you can also just improvise it a little bit. And then as soon as I was done, John DiMaggio, superstar, he goes, you're the voice of Master Shake, aren't you? I said, Yeah, yes, sir. He was like, I was listening to your album on the way over here today. And then he started imitating me. And I was like, wow. And I think Carl was only going to have me in one episode. Gazpacho was only supposed to be in one episode, but then I like to think I did good enough that he was like, oh yeah, we should do, because then we did a lot of episodes with Gazpacho.
Yeah, he was in lots of them.
Yeah, but I think originally he was like, I'll have him do this one, but he might not be good. So I think all of Carl's shows we did, I did DJ Beaks, and also I did a bunch of stuff in Jellystone, which he made.
Oh, yeah, Jellystone.
Yeah, but he's a lovely man. I love him.
Speaking of adult animation,
Yes.
for the Venture Bros, I know you were a part of
Now
that.
here's the thing. What generation are you? How old are you?
2004, so 20.
20. Everybody younger than a certain age, everybody calls it the Venture Bros.
Yeah.
When I was at Adult Swim for 20 years, no one ever called it the Venture Bros.
Really?
They all called it the Venture Brothers. And it's always jarring to me at these things, because now the majority of people say Venture Bros. And I'm
Yeah.
like, what the hell's the Venture Bros? But that's
Venture
not
Bros.
that's not a thing on you.
Yeah.
It's always a jarring thing to me that somehow culturally it has changed from being called the Venture Brothers. And it's always been spelled like Venture Bros, but that little period is like saying Mr. That'd be like if everybody now says like it's Murr.
Murr.
It's Murr Rogers Neighborhood. Anyway.
Oh, speaking of which, like
yes.
misinterpretation, a lot of people get Aqua Teen wrong and say team. That's another big
yeah.
issue.
Well, that's like okay by us because we like we changed the title 17 times and each time was slightly different and
Really?
made it dumber. I mean, I think the dumbest one was they changed the name one season to Aqua TV Show. Like, and no, it was also because no one ever knew it anyway.
Oh,
I did an interview thing when the movie came out, and we got this guy in. I'll send it to you so you can put it as a clip in here. And there was this one guy who was a hairdresser, a hair salon guy from the store next door, and I was like, "Could I ask you a few questions about the Aqua Teen Hunger Forest?" And he just goes, "Aqua Team Hunger Forest." And it was great.
Aqua Teen Hunger Force, Hunger Forest, Hunger Forest, Hunger Forest.
I think we always liked the more confusing it was, the better.
Wait,
Yeah.
so if you had to say, what's your most and least chaotic roles that you've played in? Because you've played in many roles, many wacky roles.
Chaotic? I mean, I guess Shake is chaotic. I mean, he certainly is not stable. That's a hard question. What do you think?
Me
they are?
personally, probably Shake.
It's got to be Shake.
It has to be Shake.
Yeah.
So, one of my final questions would be, for playing as Plastic Man, when it comes down to you, do you feel yourself like attached to the character?
I think I've been very lucky that most of the stuff I've done have been original characters. Like a lot of guys make their whole life off of doing stuff. And I'm not saying it's better or worse, but like for me, it's better that it's not, like you're one of 15 Bugs Bunnies or, or like that one. Like there's so many different Plastic Mans. You're just one in a sea of, and it's always about whatever they're making. Like to me, it's intimidating because you have an already fan base of whatever, Batman or whatever, and like you're the new Batman, like, well, you're not as good as the old Plastic Man. Like, well, that's right, I'm not. I'm sorry, but then like the younger kids, like you're the one that introduced it to them, or like the Joker. Everybody wants to be the,
Oh, yeah, the Joker.
I mean, I feel I'm very lucky that I've got most of the characters I've ever played have all been an original. Like I'm the first person who did the voice of it, rather than you gotta be in these humongous footsteps of somebody else who did it before you.
For the Guatemala McGee, that's a whole new character as well. Just like
Yeah, those guys, because they loved Aqua Teen. They hired me because they loved Aqua Teen. So we always joke that Scratch is just Shake's soul who's dead, and that's why he sounds exactly the same.
That's funny.
Which is not wrong. It's a fair comment to make.
So the final question I would have is, what message would you leave out for fans and viewers out there who love your work and
Love our work.
I appreciate the things you've done.
Well, I appreciate everyone who watches all of our stuff, because we wouldn't be able to do any of it if people didn't watch it. No one would care. But yeah, like I feel like the Adult Swim fans are very varied. You know, they're all over the place, and but we're lucky because they're the best.
They're really relaxed people, really.
Yeah, they're chill. They hang out and smoke marijuana all night and just watch dumb cartoons. How bad could they be?
Well, it was really nice getting the interview.
Thank you.
To me, you'll always be the best Plastic Man. I
Well,
just view it like
that's
that.
very good. Don't tell Tom Kenny that.
I won't tell Tom
Punch
Kenny
you in the
that.
face. I appreciate it.
Well, this has been Galaxy of Film, and this is Dana Snyder. Thank you for watching.
And don't forget Jadin. And we're gonna put that clip in at the end.
Yes.
You can find all our other podcast, original films, articles, and music on our website, galaxyoffilm.com. We're also on Instagram, Threads, Blue Sky, Facebook, YouTube, Spotify, iTunes, and you can join our Patreon for exclusive content and our Facebook fan club for early access to our films.